So I will start off everything. So hi everyone. So today we're gonna have our group discussion 5. We are LAX 2019 from group 3, DIY project. So this will be our 5th video, group discussion 5. Yeah. So my name is Jonathan. My metric number is 201161.
My name is Anis Naswa binti Azhar, metric number 2009-3.
My name is Muhammad Hasif Al-Jidid Fazli. My metric number is 200305.
My name is Dong Jiahe. My metric number is 200000.
My name is Song Jincheng. My metric number is 200.
My name is Jiang Huanyu. My metric number is 204344.
My name is Yang Winhan. My metric number is 201605.
It's Anis Umaira binti Harizu. My metric number is 206893.
My name is Hairusi Dawati Ishki binti Asamuddin. My metric number 207077.
My name is Nur Shakira binti Yusuf and my metric number is 195998.
Okay, so today my group, me and Shakira, will be presenting our DIY project. So let me open up the slides. Okay, so Shakira can start.
Okay, hi. Today we will be presenting on our DIY project, which is hamster house. Okay, next. Okay, this is material that we need to make a hamster house, which is number 1 is coconut shell, second filler, third sandpaper, and the fourth one is hamster oil. For this hamster oils, we can use any oil that cannot harm the hamster. Next.
Okay, so I'll be presenting about the steps. So first we need to find 2 coconut shell here. You can see, right? It's half and half. So this coconut shell you can find in any those what do you call that, like kedai runcit, like convenience store, those traditional convenience store where people do, you know, coconut. They use the old coconut to make santan. So they were left with this coconut shell, so you can collect from them, and then you use a knife and a fowler to, you know, smooth out the outside of the coconut shell. Okay, then you would further sand the outside of the coconut shell to make it much smoother. Okay, and then as well as the inside to get rid of any leftover of the coconut the coconut itself lah, any leftover. So you just sand the inside as well, and after that you wash it thoroughly, make sure it's clean, dry it off, and then you coat the outside with any oil that is safe for hamster. You can use cooking oil or coconut oil, and in this case I use a neem oil because it's a type of natural insecticide, so it will prevent any growth of insects. And that's the end of the final product, and this is how it looks like in the what do you call it, in the hamster enclosure. Yeah, and I will show you all a bit of the video, right? So this is how it looks like. So this is tofu. So tofu is in the shell. Okay. Yeah. So you can see tofu here is really enjoying the shell. It's a very nice, safe environment for the hamster. Hamster likes an enclosure that is secure, you know, surrounded, so they feel safe inside. Okay, and a bit about the coconut shell. I think the benefit of it is, of course, it recycling things that is not needed, that is about to be thrown away. So normally they will throw away the coconut shell or burn it, which will cause pollution. So you can recycle it and use it for your hamster. And second thing is, it's actually how do you call it, like quite cost safe, because you don't need to buy anything. You most of the thing, sandpaper or fowler, those are things that you can find in your toolbox, so it's actually quite easy to come by. And yeah, it adds a special environment feel to it in your enclosure. So that's it for our presentation. Thank you. So yeah, any question, any thoughts?
I have question. How long you take to make the coconut shell?
It could be completed in 1 day, but I take my time and I use 2 days for the shell.
So I want to ask how to stake the two coconut shell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, about that. So, when you are searching for coconut shell, it would be prefer that you find a coconut shell that is bigger and one that is smaller, so you can just stuck it in, so you don't have to use anything extra to do it. But if in case you find like a perfect coconut, both same size, you can use like a hot glue or something to stick it slightly open. That would be a good way to do it.
Okay.
What is the function of what is the function of the oil?
Okay, the oil actually forms a protective layer outside the coconut shell. So let's say if your enclosure is wet, maybe the hamster decided to pee on the coconut shell, it won't be absorbed. And once the material absorbs the pee or everything, it's very hard to rinse it or get it off. So the oil actually forms a protective layer, and the other function is it makes the coconut color more vibrant. So more towards the aesthetic as well.
Does the coconut shell can stand for a long time? Like hamster loves to bite, right? So I want to know if it can hold for how long. Can they bite the coconut shell?
Oh yeah, that's one of the benefits as well. So it is safe for hamster to bite on it if the hamster wants to. So it's not harmful to the hamster. Because if you have like something like plastic, there's a chance that the hamster might swallow it. So it's really bad for the hamster. But if it's coconut shell, this is very hard that the hamster is not, they can't chew it off that easily. So they can grind their teeth on it, but at the same time, it won't be able to bite off pieces. So it will be much safer. And in terms of how long can it last, I'm not too sure, because I did this a while ago. Actually, I did this in November, right? But it still lasts until now. So it's actually it's actually lasted for a long time already. But in terms of how long can it actually last, I am not too sure.
So the oil will not affect the hamster, right?
No, that's why you need to use hamster safe oil. So like cooking oil or neem oil or coconut oil will be fine.
What if you paint the coconut shell? Does it give any effect or any harmful effect to the hamster? Like if I build one, I want to paint it or to draw something on it. If the hamster bite it, does it harmful?
Yes, actually, anything with odor means anything that have a smell, fragrance, odor is not good for hamster. because hamsters' nose is very sensitive. So even if you use something like scented sand, passe sand, if the sand have smell, it's actually bad for the hamster as well because their nose is actually really sensitive. So you'll preferably not to do anything to the shell and leave it as it is, And yeah, and then there's a chance if you paint the shell, the hamster will bite off the paint, which is bad as well.
So just let the oil cover the coconut shell.
Yep, exactly.
Thank you.
Is it hard to create the coconut shell? What is the price of the coconut shell for hamster at the market? Is it much cheaper or?
In the market, the reason I have this project is because I wanted to buy those pre-made enclosure that shaped like a coconut for the hamster that I want to buy those, but it costs around 20 ringgit, 15 to 20 ringgit for that one thing. So I don't feel it's worth it. So that's the market price for it, I think. That's why I came up with the idea to in my mind I was thinking it's just coconut shell. Why does it have to be so expensive? It's more expensive than like a actual fresh coconut. Like what the heck? So so I decided to just made it myself.
Why don't you like the coconut shell? We just make a hole at the middle. We don't have to cut. Right.
Okay, because if you use like the coconut shell that has not been cut, it's very hard to clean the inside. So the inside will have like residue of coconut flesh. So if you put it in a hamster enclosure for a long period of time, it will go bad. So it will go rotten and they will have smell. So if you can open it, so you can clean it, then if you want to, you can glue it back on and then drill a hole in the middle. That's the better way of doing it.
I think your project is fun actually for a hamster lover, but I don't have any hamster. But maybe for the people is good actually because it is environmental safe. So yeah. Oh, you can also hang the coconut shell, right? It depends on the creativity.
Yeah, you can do that. You can hang the coconut shell. You can stick it to the side. You can do like a, what do you call it? Like a stand for it. Because the one they sell, the one they sell on the market, they actually have three half of a coconut. So like one half, and then they put another half at the bottom as a stand. So the coconut actually stands on like a another half of coconut shell. So yeah, you can do that as well. But for me, I just do the two because it looks nice already that way.
So if anyone a question?
For me, actually, I didn't contact with the hamster before, so this is my first time to know the home of the hamster, and it's also the first time I know that the coconut shell can be the home of the hamster. Yeah, so just like everything is new to me, so maybe I speak a little today, so because I didn't realize anything before. But I think after today I know more about the hamster, and maybe I will got more interesting about the hamster.
Yeah,
That's all.
Steve, do you have any question for the rest?
Yeah, I know. If I'm not mistaken, hamster love to run on the spinning wheel, like something like that. Yes. Is it possible to do the coconut shell as the place to play. Like they will run on the coconut shell. Is it possible?
I don't think so because the shell is not fully sphere, right? So, you know, they might have be imbalance and be bad for the hamster. But
oh, they might.
I think you can make the coconut shell more than one. So it also it also can be the playground for the hamster, like one place to one place.
Shakira, do you have hamster also?
Yes, before this, but it's already died.
Oh. Is it easy to clean the coconut shell? To clean their pee or?
oh yeah, I forgot to say. Because in the coconut shell, I will actually put some bedding inside the coconut shell, so it'll be more comfortable for the hamster. And in case it pees under, the bedding will absorb everything. But if you want to clean it as well, because the two part I didn't stick it, so it's detachable, so you can clean it as well. But you just need to make sure it's dried properly afterward to avoid any, you know, bacteria or moss growing. So I can show you guys what they call that, the ones they have in the market. Can you see?
Yes.
So this is from Shopee, and it looks like this. So you can see the price is like 40 to 50, you know. Cheaper one from China would be 9 ringgit, but it's from all the way from China, so the shipping fee will be high. You know, it's around, you know, 20 to 60. So like, it doesn't make sense to me. Why does a coconut cost so much? It doesn't make sense at all. So
Yeah,
this is how they do it.
It's better to do ourselves. Save money.
Yeah.
You can drink the coconut water.
Yeah.
I like the hanging one, which is it has stair there, so the hamster can.
But if we hang the coconut shell, can the hamster jump from the coconut shell?
Not sure, but hamster likes to climb on everything, so actually the reason I don't hang it is because hamster likes to climb on everything, so I don't want my hamster to start climbing on a coconut because it will be dangerous. So that's that. And hamster likes to bite on everything, so maybe he will bite on the strings of the hanging coconut. So yeah, that's why I don't hang it.
And I want to ask, for this house is strong enough, would a hamster bite it?
Sorry again, I can't hear you.
Would a hamster bite it?
Yes, the hamster will bite it, but it's not. Yeah, it's strong enough that even the hamster bite it, it won't, you know, have a hole in it. So yeah, because it's very hard.
Okay.
How much you put the oil to the coconut shell?
Oh, the oil just you just put some oil on a piece of toilet paper or some clothes, right? Or you know, fabric. You just rub it, just a thin layer outside, and then every once in a while you would rub the oil again. Maybe say a month. Every month you will rub the oil again. So every time you rub it, the coconut actually absorbs a bit of the oil, so the color will stay vibrant.
So we need to put the oil every month lah.
Yeah. But if you don't want to, it's fine as well. I mean, I got lazy sometimes and I forgot. So
Okay.
How much total are the cost?
the only thing I spend is actually the sandpaper, which is like 50 cents. So other than that, is like, yeah, everything else is available to me. And even the coconut shell, I went to the traditional convenience store and they were doing the thing, and then they're like, I asked them for it, and then be like, just take it, it's free, just take it. If not, we're gonna burn it as well. So yeah.
Well, actually, you save the environment from getting wood to burn, actually.
Yeah, it's a start.
I think there's many advantages of your project. Save money and it doesn't take too long and it's creative. So yeah. So see, what do you see?
So, in my opinion, it is a good project. Like it has a lot of benefit and so on. And maybe, yeah, I will, I will try to do it. As I also have coconut tree at my house, so I can try to do it, and I will rate this project 10/10. Like it's a good project. So that's from my opinion.
Yes, for me also, the presentation is good and you explain the steps clear. And other than that, the ingredients to make this project is easy to obtain. And the most important thing is it is a environment. Is a green project because yeah, actually it's better to use the coconut husk rather than we just burn it. And also your project is suitable for the small pets. I think it's we can use to other pets like the one that's similar to hamster. But I don't know if anyone will do it. But I don't have any hamster, but still is a good project. If I have a hamster, I think I will do it because it's still money. Actually, that's the main point. Okay, thank you. That's from me.
I also think this is a great and a creative project, and it's very health and safe for hamster. But I have a question: that is the coconut shell stable because you didn't stick the two shell? So if the hamster inside the coconut shell and it's closed, it's dangerous for hamster.
Okay, good question. Actually, what I did as a precaution is that I put a stick in the middle of the coconut shell. So like two coconut shell, right? I put like a stick in the middle, so it will prevent it from closing. But afterwards, I realized when I don't have the stick, actually it's very hard to close it also. Like even myself, when I want to close it or open it, it's very hard for me to do it as well because it just stuck so tight. So I think when you choose the coconut shell, you need to choose like those that is really suitable, yeah, and then you don't have to worry about it. But if you are worried about it, you can do like me, just put a stick in the middle, just put a stick inside, so they won't close. Yeah.
Won't they bite the stick?
Uh, it will. Hamster will bite anything, but not to a point that he will bite the stick in half. Cause the stick that I use is apple stick. So apple stick is actually the outside, the what do you call it, the branch, the skin of the branch is actually have, I think, got some taste. I never tasted it before, but apparently it has some nice taste, the hamster like. So the hamster will actually just bite off the outside, and then when it's left with the middle, they will be not interested anymore. So it won't bite it in half, so that you don't have to worry about it.
Do anyone have question? We have like 8 minutes more. Or maybe we can conclude now. So I think Jonathan's and Shakira project is good. I like Hasif. I will rate it as 10/10. So that's from me. Maybe others have something to say. Ishki, how about you?
I think this coconut shell project is i- apa- it's quite interesting to hamster lover or did it's suitable for another animal. Is it?
Yes, yes.
Hamster? Yes. So
Maybe small animal, yeah.
small
Yes.
animal. I think this interesting but I don't like play with a small animal because I'm scared but with animal. Okay, but I think this project is good and I give 10/10. Okay, thank you.
So Jonathan, maybe you want to say for last.
Just of these projects mentioned just now, but just to give some notes there are also some issues that I come across when I'm trying to do this project. So things like it looks simple, but the project is actually what do you call it, like a bit tiring because you need to constantly file the thing or send the thing. It's a bit labor involved, but not too bad. You can finish it in one day and it's quite fun. But the other thing is my stupid hamster, like any other pets, you build like a nice house for her, and she decided to sleep behind the house, like or below the house, or on the side of the house, like
It
very stupid.
happens for the
So
cats also.
yes, exactly. So so sometimes I look at the project I did and I look at her and I feel like disappointed with her, like. But if I were to go and play with her during, when she don't have mood to play with me, she will hide in the coconut shell because my hand cannot reach inside the coconut shell. So I cannot just dig her out and, force her to play with me. So she will hide inside there. So that's the way she used the coconut instead of the one that I designated for her. But in terms of, sleeping and stuff, she will sleep everywhere else but inside the coconut. So she won't sleep inside there, but she will sleep everywhere else, which is very stupid. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all for today. Maybe we can end our discussion.
Wait, I have one more simple question. How does it feel when you being bite by the hamster? Is it hurt so much?
Hamster will bite everything, including your hand. So yeah, it hurts, but like you can enjoy it. Like, it's not too bad. Yeah.
So it doesn't bite you until your hand bleed and so on. Just
sometimes it bleeds, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you guys. I think we can end our discussion.